Good morning and welcome back to Coffee Talk TG. I am, my friends, thank goodness it's Monday. I love Mondays. I love Mondays just as much as I love Hump Day or Friday. I love it all. I love it all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. When you have that allergy, scratchy, I'll tell you, it makes my coffee even more amazing. Good morning, good morning, good morning, my friends. Happy Monday, TGIM. Amy, good morning. I guess I probably should not try and yell. You're right here. I don't have to yell. Erica, good morning, my friend. Happy Monday. Lisa, good morning. Are you back from vacation, Lisa? Holly, good morning. Corey, good morning, Coach. Good morning. Who else do we have here? Good morning, good morning, good morning, my friends. I love the sunshine. I think it's going to be a little cooler here in Wisconsin for the next few days, but I'm okay with that. Sarah, good morning. Michelle, good morning. I have to do this just for fun. I have to do the side by side. Lisa, back at it. Okay, that's what I was wondering this morning. Good for you. Good for you. Charlene, good morning. Oh, coffee is amazing. Amazing. I love it. Anybody else? I know on Friday, or was it Thursday, a couple of you said, yes, I'm still battling allergies. Anybody else with the allergies? And as you get older, I never used to have allergies until I think I kind of started to notice them the past couple of years. And this year is like, wow. But I feel like it's all the wind and the not crazy weather, but the highs and the lows. Lori, howdy peeps. Karen, good morning. Alyssa, good morning. Happy Monday, my friends. Amber, good morning. Happy Monday from the Vaccinator. I don't know if I do that justice. I don't do it nearly as well as Chuck does. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Corey, good morning. Welcome, my friends. TGIM. And I feel like I have the perfect message today. If you're one of those people who finds it really hard to shake the Mondays off and wake up with positive energy and just ready to attack the week. Dina, good morning. Amber. Oh my goodness. All right. So the title of today's video is Successfully Start Your Mornings. If there's one thing that we hear from so many people, it's I'm not a morning person. And I think one of the things we've talked about over the past couple weeks is we talk a lot about habits. And I fully believe that the reason you're not a morning person is because your habits don't lend you into being a morning person. Your habits keep you from being that. Whether your habits are staying up late, whether your habits are not being prepared for the morning. But I want to talk a little bit about how to start to prepare and plan and have a successful morning. Nicole, good morning, my friend. So, there's 24 hours in a day. But let's be honest, not every hour is created equal. It's like when we talk about balance, there is no 50-50. It's not like I'm 50% work, 50% family. It just doesn't work like that. Balance comes and goes. Good morning, Carrie. It changes as things change, as times change. Same thing with the 24 hours in your day. They're just not created equal, and they probably change day to day. But begin your day with purpose and a plan, and it will increase your chances of being successful. So here are some of the ways to do that. Number one, get an early start. So I know a lot of you sleep in until the absolute last minute before you have to get up. And I know that sometimes that creates that chaos. What I tell people is, because I'm all about the baby steps, start setting that alarm 5 minutes early, maybe this week. Next week, maybe another 5 minutes early. And all of a sudden you have an extra 15, 20 minutes, maybe even a half an hour to your day that you didn't have before that you can use to set yourself up for success for the rest of the day. You can think about what you've got going on. What could be potential obstacles? Do you have enough time to get this done? And you know what I mean? Getting up early allows you to start to create that plan. Review your priorities. That's a big one, my friends. What is your number one goal right now? What is your number one goal? What is most important to you? Good morning, Ashley. What makes you happy? Design your time around these things. Remember, the greatest limited resource we have is time. That is our greatest limited resource. Don't we always say it? Oh, I wish there was more hours in the day. But what if we are wasting some of those hours on doing things that, number one, that don't make us happy, that aren't getting us to our goals, and what really isn't important to us? Ruth, good morning. Kelly, good morning. No matter how hard you try, you can't get 25/8 out of a day. You can get 24/7. You can't get 25/8. So you really have to make sure that 24/7 you are using to the best of your abilities. Are you getting quality sleep? Are you planning your exercises? Are you planning your meals? How are you going to fit those into your day? Without a plan, we're just kind of winging those things. Prune any non-essential commitments for the day. A lot of times we like to fill our days with things that aren't really going to get us to our goals, that don't really make us happy, but we fill our days with these anyway. How can you prune some of the non-essential things? Now, I get it. We've got to go grocery shopping. We've got to run some of those errands. Like, we have to get those things done. But can we turn it into something that is towards our goals? Something that makes us happy instead of always dreading those kinds of things. Let's turn them into something positive so that it can help us get where we want to go. All right, another great way to start the day, and I know you all know this one, is exercise. So other than the obvious health benefit, movement increases your brain function, it decreases your stress levels, and that is one thing we hear from so many people who start 21 Tough. When they start doing their workouts in the morning, they talk all the time about how much more energy they have, about how much more better their mood is, much more better. You know what I'm saying? How much better their mood is. Like that exercise first thing in the morning, it jacks up the rest of their day in a positive way. Develop a consistent habit of exercise. It's a discipline that will carry over into your business day. Whatever you can in the morning. Maybe you aren't up for getting up and doing a 30-minute workout. I totally get that. If you can, great. What about just throwing on some shoes and going outside for 5 minutes, like walk around the block? What about hopping on the treadmill for 5 minutes? What about doing a 5-minute EMOM? Just 5 minutes. If you aren't doing anything right now and you wake up fitness-wise, what if you did 5 minutes? You rolled out of bed, and while the coffee's brewing or whatever's happening, you gave yourself 5 minutes. Do that for a month and see how that would change your day. Ruth, really working on focusing on what I can do today instead of taking on a month's worth of work. Baby steps. And I'll tell you that ladies, we love to do that. We love to try and take it all on right away, and then it's one of those ways we set ourselves up for failure. We take it all on, and when we can't get it all done, we feel frustrated, we feel like we're struggling or that we haven't succeeded, and then we give up on some of it. So yes, I love that. Have 2 lists going, have 2 to-do lists. Have the long term and the short term, and as you can start to move over some of the long term, or maybe it can be broken up into short term, like have those lists so you know what you have to do. The number 2 to jumpstart your day, eat a healthy breakfast. Like, this is massive. No sugary coffees, like no Starbucks, no Dunkin' Donuts. And I know some of you live for that stuff. No going through the drive-thru at McDonald's and grabbing a Diet Coke. Drink your water, drink your smoothie. I want you eating proteins. I want you eating grains. I want you eating healthy things that are going to keep your brain working for hours. Some of the stuff you put in your body in the morning, those muffins, bagels, within an hour, your body is just starting to shut down. Your mind is starting to shut down because it doesn't have real fuel. So really think about that healthy breakfast before you leave the house. Karen, my grandma always told me, make your list for the day and then cut it in half. Keep it realistic. Yes, I'll make my list for work and I'll make my list for personal, and I try to prioritize it, and then the next day I pick up where I left off instead of adding other little things onto there that are easier to do. And I'm coming to one of those right here. Kelly, we live on an acre and started walking around my acre to make a mile a day. I love that, right? It's the little things that you can do. Practice 15 minutes of positive visualization. I can't even say that today. Maybe not even 15 minutes. How often do you positively visualize anything? Do you even take 5 minutes when you get up in the morning to positively think about what's going to happen in your day, how amazing your workout's going to be, how awesome it is to see the kids off to school, how great it is to get in your vehicle and drive to work? Do you positively visualize your day? If not, there are so many ways to start your day in power, and this is another great one. Thinking about the things you're grateful for in your day, thinking about the things you're grateful for waking up. Like, get those things up here. All right, and here's the next one. Eat That Frog. We talked about that last week. It's a great book by Brian Tracy. And where did Eat the Frog come from? It's a Mark Twain quote, and he said, if you eat a live frog first thing in the morning, you've got it behind you for the rest of the day, and nothing else could be more difficult. So eat the frog right away. What could be worse than that? Take the hardest task, take the one you've been pushing off, and get it done. Eat that frog. Get it done. I know I have things on my list that I used to try and push off towards the end of the day, and then what would happen? They wouldn't get done. They wouldn't get done. And pretty soon, there I am, crunch time, trying to get it done, last minute, making mistakes because I never wanted to eat the frog. I wanted to eat all the good stuff first. I didn't want to eat the bad stuff. Eat the hardest thing first, my friends. Get the tough stuff done. All right, here's the last thing to start your day in success. Connect with the right people. Connect with the right people. That might not be the news for you. That might not, maybe you need to connect with, like Stephen Furtick or Brene Brown. Connect with someone in power when you start your day. Don't jump on Facebook for gossip, because that's what happens. Find people you want to connect with and start your day in that power. Find people who create positive energy. Start your day there. Find people who, when they enter a room, you feel amazing because they're in the room with you. Don't connect with people who, when they leave the room, you're like, oh my gosh, thank goodness they're gone. Find people who have positive energy that you want to connect with. It doesn't mean you're on the phone with them at 5 a.m., but maybe you're taking 5, 10, 15 minutes to turn something powerful on and make sure that it's a positive energy, something that brings you power. Connecting with these people in the morning can set you up for a positive day. So that's just a few of my tips and tricks, Chuck's tips and tricks to get your morning started successfully. Morning scripture is powerful. Yes, it is, my friend. Yes, it is. Do you have a good book? Something that lends you to feel positive when you're reading it. That's what you want to do. Kelly, I jump on Facebook to see you and Chuck. I love that. Well, I jump on Facebook to see what all of my 21 Tough friends, my Better Body Fitness friends, what they've accomplished in the 12 to 14 hours that I've been off Facebook. I do this because that brings me joy. That brings me joy. That brings me motivation. That brings me inspiration. And so that's what I do in the morning. All right, my friends, that's where we're going to leave it today. That's where we're going to leave it. Are you starting your morning empowered? That's all I want to ask you. And I want you to really think about it. Are you getting up? Are you waking up in chaos? Are you waking up and turning the snooze off 2 or 3 times? Are you waking up with your workout clothes ready to go? Are you waking up with a nutritious breakfast ready to go? How are you starting your mornings? Starting your mornings in power means you have power for the rest of the day. So if there's anything I encouraged you guys to do, this would be it. Start your mornings in power. Chuck would tell you it starts with a smoothie. That's what Coach Chuck would tell you. All right, my friends, Coach Chuck and I will be together Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday this week at 7 a.m. The only new nuggets will be today and tomorrow. Otherwise, it's Coach Chuck and I, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's gonna be a party. It's gonna be a party, my friends. All right, go out, have a fantastic Monday. Think about how tomorrow morning could have a little bit more power in your day. All right, I love you all, my friends. Have a fantastic day. Carrie, totally agree. Have a good day. Adios.